Struggling to learn how to DIY your own projects? Today I'm sharing 7 ways to get into DIY projects, especially for women, because a couple of these are geared specifically towards us. Here's a quick rundown and I'll break them down throughout the video, as some of y'all don't have the patience to watch the whole thing, and that's okay. Number 1, trade school / pre-apprenticeship program. Number 2, a degree in a related field like architecture, interior design, furniture design. Number 3, Home Depot workshops. Number 4, volunteering with Habitat for Humanity. Number 5, work experience like working with commercial or residential contractors, working with the union, or at a workshop. Number 6, home ownership. And number 7, friends, family, and or co-workers. Now, you may be thinking, how can anyone do all 7 of these? I've personally experienced them in some way, and each taught me how to build in a different capacity. So let's get into it. Number 1, my start in the DIY and the arts. So before I even entered into a traditional school or picked up a power tool, I was already into the arts, painting, crafting, and just making small things here and there. But my formal introduction into DIY, that came when I started studying interior design. Through my classes, I took furniture design and also model making class. And those really taught me how to work with tools. And suddenly I was using the tools, them big old machines, and creating functional pieces like a stool and a bench. One side of me was just fulfilling class requirements, of course, but the other, I was just dreaming big, and spaces were just coming to mind, and I was able to finally build them. Number 2, work. So later I had transferred and completed my bachelor's in construction management, which gave me the opportunity to work with a large general contractor as well as a smaller residential contractor. Seeing tradesmen bring projects to life daily was genuinely inspiring. There's no better way than to be in the field. Watching, asking questions, and even getting hands-on experience like riding on a bobcat helped me to build confidence in using tools and understanding construction techniques. Same goes for when I worked at a wood shop and was tasked to build multiple desks, stools, benches, random jigs, etc. 3, one of my favorite was volunteering with Habitat for Humanity. The company I used to work with, we had specific days for volunteering a couple of times throughout the year. So through these chosen organizations, I had developed a love for Habitat for Humanity, painting walls, and even working on roofing projects. We're talking hammer, nail, harvest on the roof, okay? Hot sun was beaming on us. And let me tell you, and that was way more fun than sitting behind a desk. And the best part for me, it was hands-on, it was practical, made a real impact for the incoming homeowner. Number 4, another great resource was Home Depot's D.I.Y like her workshops. They've become virtual now, but pre-COVID, they were in person. It was a free hands-on workshop where you were able to build small projects like a planter, a spice rack, hanging shelves, and they even provided the tools and materials, and your instructor was there to guide you. You took home whatever you made, so I felt like it was a win-win. I'll link their information in the description box. The DIY like her workshops are now virtual, and also their other programs like Path to Pro. Just check them out, as Home Depot provides great resources for the community. This is not sponsored yet, but I'm just letting you know. And they even host kids workshops on the weekends. So if you have little ones, it's a great way to introduce them to building early. Number 5, trade school and pre-apprenticeship programs. Eventually, I had pivoted and joined a pre-apprenticeship program called Nontraditional Employment for Women and completed their 7-week full-time blue-collar prep program, which provided a well-rounded introduction to the building trades and hands-on training experience with tools and the building materials. Like, they were giving you a crash course to welding, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, learning how to efficiently math, plus more, and even exams to test you on what you learned. It was a lot, but once I finished, I was then able to join the Carpenters Union as an apprentice, aka on-the-job training and classes after work. Number 7, finally, don't underestimate learning from friends, family, or co-workers, especially those in the trades or just naturally handy. I've had friends and neighbors show me how to use specific tools, create simple builds, do basic installations, and over time, I got more and more confident. A lot of DIY is just getting over that first fear of using a tool safely and the loud noise that some of them can make, because some of them are mad loud for no reason. But once you do, you'll feel unstoppable. I mean, like everything is gonna get made over, okay? But the point is, there are so many ways to learn how to DIY. Some options just take a few hours, like asking a friend or just watching a YouTube video and hoping for the best. But others require weeks or years enrolling in a trade school or learning on the job rather. So whatever fits your time and your capacity, because if all else fails, you could always just hire someone to get the job done. And there's no shame in that, because you're just gonna get it done. And if you're serious about your DIY journey, grab a copy of my Design and Build project tracker available on Amazon. It'll help you plan your projects, stay organized, and track your progress. The link is in the description box. Thanks for watching this entire video, and now go build something, friend. Bye!